This radio just fell in. I mean, welcome back. This camper, when we purchased it, it didn't come with a trickle charger to charge the main batteries. The rest of the batteries do have a charger from the wall, but the main batteries, which is under the front seat, didn't come with one. So a couple of people have asked me to do a video on how to put a trickle charger in here. I already have a trickle charger. I already did this, so I'm gonna take it all apart and show you. This is a 2017 Mercedes Sprinter chassis on the camper body. It's made by Thor, and it's a Chateau. Anyways, I'm gonna show you how I went about installing a trickle charger on this camper. So the first thing we got to do is, the battery for this camper is in front of the driver's side seat. So I'm going to take it apart, and it has a little battery icon here. This shows you where the battery is. So, and we're a little noisy over here. Got a lot of traffic. What you do, you take. I think there's only 3 screws. It's been a while since I did this. So you remove this, and there's the battery that shows the battery on it. So, okay. So we'll put that to the side. Then we got to remove this guy. So now, when you open this, you're gonna see this cover, and this is where the battery is, under here. So you're gonna open this up. It's got, you don't have to take the screw completely out. You just loosen them up. You know what? I'm gonna take them out for the video, completely out. But you don't have to. It's got little slots in here, and I'll show you that in a minute. You need to remove this cover, and voila, there's the battery. So you gotta take this off. This is the cover for the positive side of the. Now that we've removed this off of here, it exposes the battery. There's 2 spots that we can, well, there's a few spots on the battery itself that we can attach the trickle charger, but this right here comes with the nut and everything ready to go. There's another one down here, but I'm going to use these. I'm going to use this one for the positive and this one for the negative. So I went to Harbor Freight and I bought this little unit. It's a 4 amp trickle charger. I think I pay like, we'll put a link in the description for it, but I think I paid like 40 bucks or maybe 60 bucks. I don't know. I can't remember, but so, and it comes with a high voltage side, which is your house power, and then it comes with a low voltage side, which plugs to the machine. It plugs here like that, and then this attaches to your battery, and that's it. That's pretty much all you got to do. So let me put this aside for now. So what I did, you attach the ground first. So I put the ground here. Gotta make sure this is your negative side. So you attach your ground. I don't know, some people say you should attach your positive, and then I don't know. You just attach I attach my ground first on this right here. I don't know what the standard procedure is on putting this, on attaching your power first. But anyways, it doesn't really matter because there's no connection, so you can either way. So you make sure it's nice and tight. And this one, you have to take the nut completely off, and the washer. Maybe I'll leave the washer. Let me take it off. Okay, so the washer's off. This goes on, and then the washer goes on. And then this goes on here. What I do, once I put these on, and I already did a little bit of, I use this product called dielectric grease, and it helps to keep all your electrical parts. I mean, I use it on a lot of things, but for electrical parts, right here, dielectric grease. All right, so what I do is I put some of this stuff, and it goes a long way, so you don't have to put a lot of it. Ooh. Ooh. I thought it didn't shock me, but it was there was an air bubble that popped. Anyways, I put, and I try to put quite a bit of it all over all the stuff. What it does is it minimizes any corrosion that, there's a lot of I keep moisture tub in here, so it keeps the moisture down. But these campers they leak sometimes, and you get a little bit of moisture in here. So I try to do as much as I can to minimize any of that kind of stuff. So anyways, once you have this all set up like this, then you would take the other part of your charger, which is this guy here, and again, I put a little bit of dielectric grease on this thing, and then a little bit on this thing. And once you put these together, now you have a pretty solid connection. So I go the next step, take a little bit of electrical tape, and I go around the entire thing. Twice. So I go around it twice, and then the reason I put this on here is, number one, it's not going to pull off. I mean, it's in there because it's not very difficult to remove this cover, but do you really want to have to remove this cover to get back to these wires? I don't. So I put the tape in there, and then that'll prevent, because this thing is going to sit next to the seat or somewhere around here. So there might be a little bit of pull. I don't, Good grief, come on. All right, so there you go. So I put that in there, I run it through here, and then I'll show you in a minute where I'm going to put this in. So I'll put it over there, right there, and then I'll do everything in reverse. So we're going to take this guy, and there's a little hole here that this sits in. Yep, and it's a little bent. Not sure. Oh, maybe it goes like this. Yep. Okay. So everything in reverse. Just got to make sure that these wires are not hitting anything, and they're nice and flush in there. The last thing we need is a wire getting cut or something. Alright, there you are. Alright, so you see this plate it has like a little light bulb cut out of here. So you don't have to remove the bolts. You could just loosen them up, and this whole thing slides in and out of here. So, and make sure that all your wires end up in, this has a little yeah, could be whatever. Anyways, it has this little thing here that the wires come out. I can't remember the name now, but it's like a wire chase or something. Anyways, so you make sure that your wires are not pinched at all. And just put your plate back on. Make sure that nothing's pinched. Okay, that's good. And these wrenches, you know, they have 2 spots that you can, this is for more torque, so, and that's it. What the hell? Tighten these too quick. Alright, let me loosen these up a little bit. There we go. There we are. Yeah. Snug them up, but don't tighten them. That way they all fit. Okay. And I'm not sure why they don't add a trickle charger for the main battery. You know, and I've tried. There's a switch over there that connects the house batteries. I thought it was to help this one start, but some reason I'm not sure. And I didn't dig into it too much. I figure this is the easiest way to go about doing this. So. But somebody else asked me about it, so I figured that this is a common problem with all these campers. They don't have a trickle charger on the main battery for the motor. All right. In case you didn't know what the trickle charger was for, normally the camper, this camper has like 4,000 miles, and it's a 2017, so we haven't used it much. So the camper just sits there. So the trickle charger helps you maintain the battery charge, because in order for this camper to start, it has to send power to the glow plugs to heat up the fuel, because it's a diesel. So it takes a lot of power to start it. So if your batteries are not up to, you know, full charge, plus the battery, if you don't have them fully charged all the time, or at least a little bit of power going in there, the batteries tend to get damaged if you drain them too far or things like that. So it just helps. Once you plug the camper in, the trickle charger just keeps a little bit of power, it keeps the battery topped off. So when it drops the voltage to, let's say normally it's like 14 volts, it drops to 12 volts, then the trickle charger turns back on and recharges, keeps charging your batteries. You know, it maintains the charge on your batteries. So anyways, so we go in reverse. We put this thing back in here. So it's not a very hard fix. It's just annoying that you have to do this. You know, I think it should come with a trickle charger. I mean, I've had a couple of campers and they all had trickle chargers on the battery. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but somebody else asked me about this and said that the battery was dying. So obviously it doesn't have one. But if it does, leave it in the comments and let me know that I'm doing, you know, that I did this for nothing. But anyways, I think it's a common problem that these don't have a, and I've looked in the book and everything, and I don't see anything that says that there's a trickle charger anywhere.
And you saw how simple it was.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to do, and you know, and it wasn't that expensive either. So anyways, so that takes care of the trickle charger install in front of the seat. So now I'm going to show you what I do to plug this thing in. Now that I have it all put in here, I just run my wire next to the seat, and then I plug it up here, and this is where it stays. But this doesn't look very good, and you see this the charger, the trickle charger, I'll tell you if it's charging or if it's charged. It'll turn green. It has a few modes here. You know, you have to read your manual for your battery, but you know, it's pretty much, you set it whatever mode. If you want winter, yes, there's a winter mode here that just keeps it, I guess. But I just leave it in the first mode.
We're in Florida.
We're in Florida, so you know, it doesn't matter. You just turn it on and it keeps your batteries. Anyways, for this video, I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna show, but I think for another, I'm gonna do another video bringing the power, because I like this thing to sit behind the seat, and I want it to plug into this back down here. Let me show you. I want to have an outlet like in here somewhere. That way I don't have to have the cord running all the way up there. So I'm gonna put an outlet here, and I think there's power either on that side or this side underneath. So I'm gonna do another video adding an outlet to this side. So I hope this helps. I mean, you know, it's so I had 2 people ask me about it. So if you need any help or you have any questions, put them down in the comments, or you can email me. It's down there too. And don't forget to like. It helps the channel, so please do. So that's it.
Catch you on the flip side.
See you later.